To be completely honest, I drink milk almost every day. I really like scrambled eggs, so I'm turning vegan now. I know what you're thinking, why on earth did I decide to go vegan? So let me explain. In recent days we hear much more about plant-based diet and it's becoming popular, so I wanted to find out what will happen if I go vegan for a week. And just a disclaimer, after watching this video you might actually want to become vegan too. Today is the day before I turn vegan, so I can eat anything I want today. Anyways, I usually try to eat pretty healthy. I don't eat meat too much, but recently I've been consuming a lot of unhealthy food, lots of sugar, lots of cakes, and when I eat those things I feel pretty bad afterwards. So therefore, if I won't eat these foods, then I should feel pretty energized, I should feel physically pretty good, and those are the reasons I look forward to find out what will happen this week. But with going vegan, I decided to do one more experiment. We all hear these stories where fast food meals are found years after and they look exactly like brand new. Thus, I wanted to find out what will happen if I put Burger King's cheeseburger, McDonald's cheeseburger and KFC chicken wing along with their french fries to a closed box and leave it there for a week. And to the other side of the box I put strawberries, blueberries, lime and some kind of pepper. And I have to say, this didn't come off as I expected. As I woke up today, literally the first thing that popped in my mind was I am vegan today, and I am vegan today. This is day one of being vegan. It's actually Friday. Right now I'm going to have a breakfast, so we need to find something vegan in here. I think this is my breakfast, and also I have also dessert. The smell isn't very pleasing, but you know what? I am vegan this week, so here comes the sacrifice. This is the breakfast. I think I will be very hungry today, so here it goes. I wouldn't say it tastes good. Tomato will save it. This wasn't a good combination. I think I will have to cook for myself or go to some restaurant, because vegan diet kinda sucks right now. Day one wasn't good. I was hungry most of the time, so I had to do some vegan shopping. At first it was hard to find these special vegan products like tofu, but eventually I got around pretty quickly. I found it! I bought soya milk, 2 apples, blueberries and tofu. It was time to cook something for myself, so I decided to make a smoothie. The smoothie was great, but certainly not enough to make me full. It's 5 PM afternoon and I feel like I am getting hungry, so I think it's time to find a good vegan restaurant. I've already done some searching and there are not many options, but I found this one and I'm going there. Oh, and we just arrived at the vegan restaurant. I went to the vegan restaurant. I ordered burger with french fries. So with the burger came one sauce. I'm not sure what was it made from. It looked like cream or mayo. The whole burger was very spicy, so that was the only taste I had. I also tasted just the meat stuff made from lentils and it had no taste at all. But this was the first time I was really full and I was eating vegan. Over the next days I had the opportunity to try foods I've never tasted before. Like for example this soya milk. It's 9 PM right now and I have this craving for milk. So I'm going to have a sip from the soya milk. I never had it before. I have no idea what it tastes like. Maybe it tastes like normal milk. I don't know. Here's the soya milk. Cheers! It actually tastes like something else. Like there's no connection between soya milk and real milk. I also tried homemade vegan pizza, vegan spaghetti, lots of different kinds of smoothies, baked waffle potatoes, dark chocolate almond cups, and I replaced other sweets with blueberries. Right now I'm honestly falling in love with the vegan diet. I ate the blueberries and they were so delicious. I need to get another dose for me. I've always seen vegans as almost some crazy group of people, but this week, as I put all the judging aside, I started understanding that there's actually no reason not to go vegan. I watched some discussions on YouTube and now I can say I get it.
Don't take this wrong, yeah?
No, man,
that's extreme. Why do people look at it in the way like that I do right now? It's because it's seen as an extreme. See, now I understand what you're trying to say.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't need to eat beef. I'll cut down on my beef, yeah? It's a lifestyle more than anything.
It's a lifestyle.
I appreciate that, Ed.
I also watched a few videos from slaughterhouses and these are actually like a really next level. And so if I can't even stand watching those videos from industry that I financially support, how can I justify eating that meat? And basically I didn't come up with any reason. Even though there are many opinions, plant-based diet is considered to be ideal for all ages, including pregnancy, by both US and UK dietetic associations. It is also proven to reduce the risk of cancer, type 2 diabetes, heart disease and stroke, which are all main causes of death. And not to mention, places where people live the longest, so-called blue zones, have one thing in common. People eat their vegetables, nuts, whole grains, and meat is eaten only on special occasions. There are also 56 million animals killed each year for meat consumption, not mentioning over 1.8 trillion fishes. And yes, you may say that animals were bred to kill or that we are at the top of the food chain, but that doesn't change the fact that animals feel the same pain as we do. They can suffer as much as we can, and after all, they are alive beings that naturally want to live. And to wrap it up, going vegan is the single best way how to reduce environmental impact on Earth, backed up by Oxford. By switching to a plant-based diet, you can cut down your carbon footprint by 73%, save 200 animals in a year, and reduce 660 gallons of water per hamburger. In recent days, there's a lot of marches for the environment, and this just seems to me like so simple and obvious solution that almost no one is doing. Wow, it's the end of the week of being vegan. This is my last day, the last few hours, and I have to say, going vegan for a week was such a great decision because for a bunch of reasons. First of all, there were so many foods I had to try: the vegan burger, the vanilla soya milk, the dessert cups, and when I went vegan I thought that it's gonna be hard, and it was hard. For the first 2 days I was starving most of the time and I didn't know what to eat, but after then I started researching on vegan recipes, so after all, food wasn't a problem. It was actually really good to try all these new foods. But do you remember this box from the beginning of this video? Some pretty crazy things went down, so let me show you what's inside. So I've been basically running this mold experiment about 5 or 6 days now, and the whole purpose of it was to show that fast food meals don't rot, but this was not the case. I planned to let the box sit for longer, but I was getting concerned about the safety of the GoPro inside, so I decided to open it a bit sooner. So all the food has been in there for about 6 days, and now it's time to open the box and actually return it back to IKEA, so hope they will take it. So basically there used to be strawberry. The box looks like a brand new though, and it doesn't smell at all, so I don't think IKEA will notice anything, and they will definitely have no idea what was in the box. Going vegan overnight certainly wasn't easy. For the first few days I was literally starving myself, but I also came to very tasty and interesting foods. To rate my experience, I would say this week was tough and so exciting at the same time. There's just something that feels so good when you open your mind to new opinions, to new experiences, and generally when you try new things. At the end of these experiments, you always feel like a completely new person with a whole new perspective. Now there's still a lot to learn and to improve on, but I just cannot see myself eating meat, milk and eggs the same way I was eating before. If you'd be up for challenging yourself to go vegan, I will leave a link below for challenge 22, where you can turn vegan for 22 days.